Welcome. This is Crime Queen, and if you're joining us for the first time, this is the channel where we get excited about love. This is where we ignite that which dwells from within us, that which comes alive, makes us smile, makes us laugh. Hence, we say the crimson light is live. So we are smiling and we are laughing because, of course, when we do that, we are increasing the endorphins in our bodies. And what a wonderful way to live. We are in a playground just having fun. And of course, every opportunity we get to laugh, why not? Laugh. Because, of course, in the playground, there are times we hurt and bruise ourselves, and then we are left to cry. Well, that we have to do too. Okay, say la vie. All right. So I thought let's do a numerical value or look at the word love and hate again. And because there's this song that has just been in my mind since I had done the love and hate presentation, and it's a thin line between love and hate. Okay, now so this song, it has stayed in my mind, and I'm thinking, well, what is the thin line between love and hate? Having looked at love and hate, I thought I need to explore this. All right, so thin line between love and hate. That's what we are going to call this, and but the numerical value, of course, we have done is 7, and we have 3. This is the thing that I liked with this. So we have 3, 4, 5 with, well, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the word love. And we have 8, 1, 2, 5. So, of course, we could see the 8 is whole. So we like to keep it whole. And then we add the 1, 2, and 5. And that's 8. So we see 2 8s are 16. And, of course, 1 and 6 is 7. So there we are with 7. And we also come to the realization that 7 is like that saw. It equals SAW, saw, like when you saw something. And we also understand that what has been it seemed like one of God's act as well. So everything he did, he saw. He saw, we think it's, of course, with the eye as well, the sight, but also soaring. Because it makes sense with Jesus Christ being the carpenter's son. I believe that was really to convey the message about that soul. And we have love. And I'm trying to work out love. But what I understand, of course, we have the goddess of love, we have Venus, the planet of love. So which equals, I think Venus equals 9. Let's just do that. Venus. That's 4, 5, 5, 3, 1. So that's 1 and 3, 4. And we have 2 5, so that's 14, and 4, that is 18. So 1 and 8 is 9. Okay, but of course we learn that Venus is the planet of love. Now we can't rule that out, and so there again, this is one of the things we say, because the number 6 is the number of, it's called the number of man. It's also called the number of sin. I think the word sin also equals, let's just do that, also equals SIN. It's 5, 9, 1, so 10 and 5, 15. So 15, so sin is number 6. So we can see why it's called the number of man as well. Although man, numerical value equals 10, which is 1. And so there we have these aspects of 6. And we could see how, so let's see again how this 6 becomes 9, or 9 becomes 6. And there, I think it's through that we're going to see the thin line between love and hate. So what I observe is that the O in the word love, we could call it the 0, because that's what we see. We also see a 0. The 0 in the word love would mean that it denotes like everything comes out of that. Everything comes out of that zero. Everything, it's that spirit of God, the number one, and the number five of the waters, God getting together, equaling six. Now, this has just come to me, which is really nice. So when God, the Spirit of God, the Spirit equals 10, the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. So waters is 5. So plus 5 equals 6. So we could say 10 and 5 is 15, 1 and 5 is 6. So we see how that 6 evolves here. So we are saying that we could say that 6 in love here is really an expression of that implicit representation of that which we are. Also of that which God is, the God of the Spirit that moved upon the face of the earth, of the waters, the waters meaning Eve. So there was the male and female aspect of God. Yes. The male and female aspect of God. So the Spirit and the number 5. So let's imagine that is Eve and the Spirit of God put aside. Of course, we could say that is Eve, showing us that this is really a true representation, because when we look at the scale of the sacrifice template, Eve is here and showing us with the foot, because it's with our foot we move forward, right here. Of course, 3 5s are 15. Here, NEW, these 3 5s are 15, because this is on this column, is the only column here that we can get that 15, which is the Spirit of God that moved upon the face of the earth with 5, with Eve, meaning 5. So it's as if Eve has embodied or has embodied or wrapped the Spirit. Eve has been that cloak, that clove that has taken on the Spirit. And of course, Eve is here. When we do the numerical value for Eve, meaning 14, 1 and 4 equals 5 here. Of course, Eve also reflects, or Christ also reflects in Eve. So the Spirit of Christ, when we do the numerical value for Christ, equals 5. And it's on the same column right here. So there is that middle part. That middle part, which hate seemed to have gone or appeared in the middle somewhere. Or because we are told that 5 is the end, 5 equals end, perhaps that is what was meant when Eve ate of the apple as well, that 8, that H that comes before 8, that H is what forms hate, because there is like the representation of that which was required to go up to the heavens to be enlightened is here, and so it is called hate. Now whoever is responsible for this term of hate, because there we also see in the scriptures that where it speaks about loving God, you couldn't serve two masters, you either love one or hate the other. Perhaps we'll have to do another presentation on that, because we see you'll have to love one or hate the other. But it's just come to me that we should do the numerical value for the word other. Other, let's just do that here. O-T-H-E-R. 95826. It starts with that 6. That 6 that we are just talking about. Okay, so that is 16 here. 10 and 6, 16. That's 21, and 9 is 30. So the other is 3. You would love one and hate the other. So hate is 3. You would hate. This is interesting. Hate comes to 7. So you would hate, but 3 also comes here in that column, because this is also 3, 6, 9. So 3, that's the other. You would 8. I need to explore this. You would love 1. You would love 1. 1 is 7. 1 equals 7. You would love 1. So you would love 7, and you would hate the other. Wow. Of course, we have, okay,